there's actually a lot of people that are on the Zoom. It only shows that there are a couple people that are here because they're not showing people that don't have their videos on. So Laura Lee is here, and Donna is here, and Erica's here, and Catherine's here, and Mauve is here, and Michelle is here, but they're not on camera. So for those of you that want to participate, I just want to let you know that we will invite you to be live with me. And if you don't want to participate, then you are welcome to stay off camera. So welcome everyone to ESP Enhancement. My name is Lynn. I can change the settings for this. All right, Laura Lee, let's do that. Because I just see, let's see, who do I see? I see Lauren. Hi, Lauren. I see Robin. I see a room that Donna's in. I see Mauve. Hi, Mauve. Wait, you're not Mauve Music. That's just the name you're using. Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, it's good to see you. All right, and I've got a whole bunch of other people who are off camera. So welcome, everybody. So ESP Enhancement is something that I absolutely adore. And it's a way that I'm going to teach you a technique to not only measure your clairs, but to do what we call the clearing of the clairs. So the clearing of the clairs is just a way that you can find out where you are on a scale of 1 to 100, 1 to 1,000, depending upon where you are with your clair abilities. And then with the ESP enhancement, we're actually going to go in and look at opening up your clairs, which is something I absolutely adore. So thank you for being here. The very first thing that I want to let you all know is that we all have these incredible psychic abilities that are God-given. And you've all probably heard the phrase that there's either love or fear. And what happens for us is when we have an experience where an intense amount of emotion comes towards us, and understand that emotion is energy in motion, what will happen for us is, if it's a shock, if it's something really sudden, if it's something that scares us, rather than allowing the energy to transmute through us, we will stop and we will block it, okay? That energy then gets stored in any of our 5 minds: the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, the unconscious mind, the body mind, and the superconscious mind, and then it manifests through the body. So, hey, Michelle. So what will happen is we'll carry these memories with us lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. And they begin to shape and mold the way that we interact with the world. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at what we've done with those. And we're going to measure, because what happens is, as we've built these up over lifetimes, we've closed down our God-given abilities: clairsentience, clairaudience, clairvoyance, claircognizance. Clairvoyance is the ability to see beyond the physical eyes. Clairaudience is the ability to hear beyond the physical ears. Clairsentience is where you can feel like, do any of you have the experience where you can feel the presence of spirit, like the room gets colder? There's that eerie feeling that there's somebody in the room, or I don't know, the hair starts going up on end. You get goosebumps. There's something that's going on. So when that occurs, you're engaging your extrasensory abilities, your ESP. Now, when those are shut down, and people will say, well, I can see, like they have a sense that there's something there. Yes, exactly, Donna. They have a sense that there's someone or something that's there, but they can't quite make them out. They feel like they can't hear them. We all have these separate and distinct moments where we hear messages from spirit. They come through very clearly for us. We don't always pay attention to them. We don't always know what they are, but they're meant for us. They're guiding us. They're kind of corralling us back to our own awakenings. So I've devised a system where we can measure the clairs. And I'm going to take you all through that process. And then we're going to have someone who's going to come up, a volunteer, and you'll come on camera with me, and then we'll actually go through a really beautiful, beautiful technique of being able to help you kind of move the dial on your psychic abilities. Are you all aware that you have psychic abilities? Raise your hand. I promise you wouldn't be here if that wasn't your thing. You don't trip and fall into an ESP enhancement class. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Very, very cool. Okay. So I'd like everybody to get a pen and paper where you can write down the answers to the questions that I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you 4 very simple questions. Okay. Pretty phone that's about to die. I'm just going to plug it in. And for those of you that are off screen, this is really simple. Just go ahead and get a pen and a paper. And I want you to write CA, which stands for clairaudience. I want you to write CV, that stands for clairvoyance. I want you to write CC, that stands for claircognizance. And then CS, which stands for clairsentience. Okay, now, when I used to do this, we would do this from a scale of 0 to 10. Then students started developing, and then we did it on a scale of 0 to 50, and then we did it on a scale of 0 to 100. So for tonight's purposes, we'll do it on a scale of 0 to 100. So we're going to do a little breathing exercise to take you out of beta, which is the waking state, out of the conscious mind. We're going to bring you up into alpha, and then we're going to bring you up into theta with some breathing, okay? So everybody take a comfortable seat, or if you're driving, please don't do this. I see there's an iPhone user. It looks like you're driving. Please be careful. But you can do the breathing, but I would suggest you do the breathing with your eyes open. Okay. So when you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes. And begin to just allow yourself to be present to where you are in space and time. See if you can allow your phone to just rest somewhere. We don't need to see you on camera for this breathing part. Go ahead and take that first inhale in through the nose and let it be a little longer and slower and deeper than you would normally do. Breathe it in fully. And then go ahead and exhale through the nose. And I want you to start to drop your consciousness down into your heart. Take another long, slow, beautiful inhale in through the nose. Make it a little richer, a little deeper, a little longer. And then as you exhale through the nose, allow yourself to sink even more deeply into the heart. Take your next long, slow, rich inhale in through the nose. And then as you exhale, continue to let yourself sink and drop down into the heart, letting go of all of the cares and concerns of the day. Just let everything go. Know that God has her hands in everything, and everything's going to be all right. I don't mean to spoil the ending, but it all works out. Next, I want you to imagine breathing in white light. And then as you exhale, I want you to exhale any darkness, any anxieties, worries, concerns, cares, anything you've been holding on to. Just let it sweep out with that gorgeous exhale. Take another beautiful inhale in of white light. And then exhale any darkness. Just let it all go and continue to sink down into your heart. Take one more long, slow, beautiful inhale in of that gorgeous white light. Breathe it in, breathe it in, breathe it in. Pause at the top. And then go ahead and exhale that same white light and let it bring out all the darkness with it. Just move all that darkness out of the body. Let it go. It's beautiful cleansing breath. Next, breathing in golden light. Breathe that gorgeous golden light in. And then let it circulate. And then as you exhale, exhale that same golden light. Continuing to drift down closer and closer to the heart. Beautiful. Take another inhale in of golden light. Let it circulate and then exhale and release golden light. You're activating the light body within the physical body. Take one more delicious inhale of that gorgeous golden light. Breathe it in, breathe it in, breathe it in. And then as you exhale that same golden light, you let yourself drift into a state of theta. Theta is the field of imagination. It's actually the brainwave state that we are born into as infants. It is the field of creativity. Yes, your children really do have imaginary friends that you may not be able to see, but they do. And yes, fairies and trolls and gnomes and all kinds of things actually do exist. Okay. Now, on a scale of 0 to 100 or higher, at what level is your clairaudience, your ability to hear messages from spirit? This is beyond the physical ears. This is a distinct message that's not your own voice. Just write that first number down. Just take it, whatever it is. Take another inhale in. And on your exhale, on a scale of 0 to 100 or higher, at what level is your clairvoyance? This is your ability to see images that are given to you from spirit. You see these with your third eye. Take whatever that number is and write it down. Take another inhale in. On your exhale, on a scale of 0 to 100, at what level is your claircognizance, your ability to just receive information from spirit? Just know things. You don't know why you know them. Isn't anything you learned. You just know information. Beautiful. And then on a scale of 0 to 100 or higher, at what level is your clairsentience, your ability to feel spirit? Whether it's goosebumps, whether it's changes in the temperature, you just know that there's a presence of spirit. Where does that God-given ability rate for you right now? Okay. And listen, sometimes people will hear a number and then they'll try to change it. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition, trust your gut on this one. Okay, beautiful. So if you would be so kind, drop into the comments if you would be willing to come up and have me work with you on your clairs. We're going to actually use a technique that we have called psychic surgery. It's an energy healing technique where we're going to take a look at where you block the openness of these clairs. And Laura Lee is going to pick someone from the audience. And Lorelei, let it be someone who's on camera, please. It'll just make this whole thing easier. So if you're willing to come on camera, please drop a yes. And if you drop a yes and you're off camera, please be willing to come on camera. Lorelei is one of the beautiful people that I work with, phenomenally psychic young lady. In her own right, blossoming daily. And let's see what we can do.
We will work with Robin today.
Okay. Hey, Robin. Welcome, my love. Robin, can you unmute yourself, or Lorelei, can you unmute her?
Hi, long
Hi,
time
love.
no see. I'm happy to be here.
It's great to have you here. I have joined you in the Silver Fox Hair Club.
I know, it's wonderful. I saw you do that. I was like, I wish I had the head for it.
Aw. Yeah, I was very lucky. My hairdresser's like, wow, you got a great head for,
Exactly.
shaved hair. I said, thank you very much. I must say my hair cutting bill has gotten a lot cheaper.
Well, me too, since I don't go and have it colored or I just have it straight now. I'm very happy.
I'm loving it being this short. I had it cut originally and then I had it buzzed again. And it's getting to a point, as soon as I know that I can grab it, I'm like, oh, it's time for a cut. So I'll go do that next week. I'm having the time of my life. I had a mentor of mine say to me, what don't you want to do? What is it that you're doing that you don't want to do? Who are you being nice to that you don't want to be nice to? Who are you people pleasing? Whose ass are you kissing? And what are you doing that you don't want to be doing? And I was like, oh, good Lord, I don't want to color my hair anymore. So literally, I raised my hand and I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm cutting off all my hair. And she's like, oh, okay, good luck with that.
Yeah.
And literally, that was the morning. By 1 PM, I went to my colorist and I said, you know what? I've changed my mind. I want to do a haircut. I literally had my tripod in my hand. He goes, let me go find someone to cut your hair. So he goes downstairs. He goes, okay, I found somebody. I come downstairs and the girl looks at me and she goes, I thought he was kidding about the tripod. I said, no, we're filming this. So we did a 22-minute little video of it. Brilliant Alicia, another woman that works with us, social media master. She condensed it to 14 seconds. We threw it up on TikTok and the haircut videos have had over 1 million views. It's just been hilarious.
Your eyes just pop. Like,
somebody said I was hiding behind my bangs and I thought, all right, no more hiding.
no, yeah.
No. All right, so Robin, give me your numbers, my love.
Okay, so clear audience, since I haven't really, I'm getting back into this, I could say 50%.
All right, what was the number you heard? I don't want this from your mind. I want this from your heart. So what number did you hear when we said clear audience?
Well, I hear loud and clear, so when they talk, I guess that's 100%. I hear it like it's right in front of me.
Okay, so why are you trying to sell me 50%?
I don't know. I don't know because I think I don't know.
Okay, well, that's a good inquiry for you to do. So I'm going to ask you right now, just close your eyes, take a breath into your heart. On a scale of 0 to 100, at what level is your clairaudience? First number that comes to you.
Like a 90.
Okay, thank you. That's fair. I'll take it. All right. Very good. So what do you have for clairvoyance?
I'm 100%.
100. Okay, beautiful.
That's,
and for claircognizance, just knowing things?
that's like all the time.
Okay.
I don't know how to put that either, percentage wise. But
all right, so close your eyes. We're doing a scale. On a scale of 0 to 100, at what level is your claircognizance? Just the first number that comes to you.
70.
Okay, thank you. And then last we have clairsentience. On a scale of 0 to 100, at what level is your clairsentience?
I would say 50.
Okay,
Yeah.
beautiful. All right, so we've got clairaudience at 90, clairvoyance at 100, claircognizance at 70, and clairsentience at 50. All right, so we're going to start with clairsentience. So for clairvoyance and for clairaudience, I always go into the third eye. For claircognizance, I would work on the crown. And for clairsentience, we're going to go into your heart. So once again, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. Take a beautiful, rich breath directly into your heart. And as you exhale and release, there's like a shield, some kind of device that you have that's closing and protecting your heart. What color is it? I'm going to ask you a series of questions. I want you to just answer the first question that comes to you. What color is it?
Red.
Thank you. What shape is it?
It's bright.
Okay. What shape is it?
Oh, it's round.
Okay. Now, is it round and flat like a record, or is it round like a ball?
It's round like a cap, like a top. That would be around something.
Okay. All right, very good. How much does it weigh?
It's tight.
Okay. How much does it weigh?
It's heavier than my heart.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
And
don't.
that's fine. What temperature is it?
Cool.
Thank you. Does it have any sensation or movement to it? You said it's tight, so it's pretty stationary.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. And what material is it made of?
Like a shiny plastic.
Okay,
Plastic. Hmm.
okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Robin, take a breath. What is its purpose?
I like to just not feel so many ups and downs anymore. I use it to flatline.
Okay, thank you. So it's kind of a protection mechanism.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
I never thought of that.
Yeah. Okay, good. Once again, take a breath in. On your exhale, I want you to dive into the cap, and I want you to tell me, what are the feelings and emotions that are inside of it?
Like a sadness, a kind of malaise,
Okay.
and
I want you to breathe into the sadness. Actually, imagine yourself just diving into it and just allowing yourself to feel the sadness. Beautiful. Now I want you to direct your attention to that feeling of the malaise. Once again, take a breath in, and with your exhale, dive into the malaise. Thank you. Take another inhale in. What other feelings and emotions are inside of it?
self-disappointment.
Thank you. Self-disappointment.
Yeah.
So again, I want you to allow yourself to feel that. These are all the feelings and emotions that have been screwed down underneath that cap that keep your heart closed down, doesn't allow them in, doesn't allow you out, and actually keeps you from fully utilizing your clairsentience. Beautiful. Take another inhale in, dive back into the cap. What other feelings and emotions are in there? What's that one?
I guess failure.
Thank you. Failure. Listen, failure teaches us more than success.
Yes, yes.
So, my love, I want you to take an inhale in and I want you to dive into the failure and just let yourself feel where it is that you believe that you failed.
Oh,
And just let yourself be with it. Thank you. Take another inhale in. And on your exhale, what other feelings and emotions are screwed down underneath that cap?
like an emptiness.
An emptiness,
Yeah.
like an emptiness. Thank you. Take another inhale in. On your exhale, breathe into like an emptiness and just let yourself feel that. It's very interesting. One of my mentors has said that in that emptiness is actually where God exists.
Mm.
Let yourself feel that emptiness.
I feel that.
Yeah, it's actually an incredible place of expansion. Beautiful. When we slow down enough to allow ourselves to feel everything that we've pushed off, blocked off, polarized, sequestered, there's so much freedom available for us. It's quite beautiful. Take another inhale in, exhale and dive back in. What other feelings and emotions are inside of it?
I guess fear.
Yeah,
Fear.
thank you. That's a beautiful one. So take an inhale in, and I want you to dive into the fear. You're going to find something very interesting when you just allow yourself to feel it. Allow your breath to guide you. Take an inhale in, and on your exhale, allow yourself to sit in the fear. The thing that happens is the fear begins to disappear. Literally begins to dissipate. We have fear of the fear. And when we can allow ourselves to feel the fear dissipates. It's like a vapor. You ever notice how water can't be as destroyed? You can boil it and it becomes steam and then it evaporates. Or you can freeze it and it becomes ice. It's kind of like us. Can't ever really be destroyed. It can evaporate. The bodies can cease to exist. We can become spirit again. Most of the time, we tend to come back and do it all over again. We can become petrified, like ice. But we're all still this beautiful liquid of light and crystal. And fear is what we use to freeze and polarize ourselves. And it's not real. So when you breathe into that fear, man, it's nothing there. You're doing fantastic. Take another inhale in. Dive back into what's underneath that cap. What other feelings and emotions are inside of it?
Maybe like a feeling of selfishness.
Okay, a feeling of selfishness. Okay, so take an inhale in and feel into that feeling of selfishness. Sacred selfishness is remarkable. Because if you're given and you're given and you're given and you're not given to yourself, it's where we end up empty. When you allow yourself to be sacredly selfish and you put yourself first, you're of the greatest service to spirit. So honor the selfishness. Everything that we feel, we're meant to feel, we're chosen to feel. God's like, who's willing to go down there and feel this? And we raise our little paw. Me, pick me, oh, pick me. And then it comes and we're like, oh, I didn't want to feel this. Yes, you did. You asked, you begged to feel this. It's okay. All you're meant to do is feel it. It's meant to just move through you like energy, like the wind, like your hand through the water. It's okay. Just allow yourself to feel that selfishness. It's your soul calling to you. Gorgeous. What other feelings and emotions are inside of it?
I also have a great feeling of gratitude, really.
Here's the beautiful thing that happens every single time, Robin. Once we get through all those dark feelings, all of a sudden, there's happiness and there's joy and there's gratitude.
Yeah.
Whenever you're feeling a negative emotion, any of you listening, allow yourself to look for what it is that you can be grateful for. Allow yourself to slip into gratitude, and all of that heaviness goes away. It's what's sitting underneath everything. I am grateful, God. I wake up and I say this prayer called the Moda Ani. Moda Ani lafaneha melech chai vekayam sheher hazata binashmati behemla ba amunateha aha. You know, dear God, thank you for allowing me to have my soul come into this body for one more day to do your great works. Gratitude. Gratitude that you're alive. Gratitude that you have fabulous gray hair. Gratitude that you have had the life that you've had, the love that you've had, and everything else in between. Gratitude. Beautiful. Okay. Anything else?
No, it went away.
Exactly. Beautiful. Congratulations.
Wow.
Yep. Now, I want you to ask one of the fairies to lend you her fairy wand. And I want you to tap the place where that little tight round top was, that bright red top, and it's gone now. All those feelings, all those emotions have completely disappeared. And the fairy dust goes in and it kind of heals and soothes and reconstitutes the place where all that stuff was trapped inside of you. Okay. You ready for this part? This part's really cool.
Okay.
Okay. I don't want you to write this down. I just want you to tell me. I'm going to write it down, okay?
Okay.
On a scale of 0 to 500, at what level is your clairaudience? First number you get.
I got like a 300.
Thank you. On a scale of 0 to 500, at what level is your clairvoyance? First number you get.
I'm at the same 300.
Beautiful. On a scale of 0 to 500, at what level is your claircognizance? First number you get.
It might be the same number.
300.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And now here's the lowest one, the one that we were working with. On a scale of 0 to 500, at what level is your clairsentience?
I have to say that that may be a 200.
Okay, beautiful. So here's what you did. You moved clairaudience from 90 to 300. You moved clairvoyance from 100 to 300. You moved claircognizance from 70 to 300. And you moved clairsentience from 50 to 200. That's phenomenal. You have just opened yourself up to more love by releasing all those things that you feared, all those things that you had screwed down tightly underneath that cap. You've opened your heart and you've opened your psychic abilities. Congratulations.
Ooh.
Good stuff. Really good stuff. So I teach this technique and several others in a class that's called Quantum Healing. We have 2 versions of it that are going to be coming up, one that's opening up in March and one that's opening up in April. And it's going to be 8 classes. We're going to teach them for about 90 minutes to 2 hours each class. It's going to be during the day. It's going to be from 1 to 3 or from 2 to 4. It's going to be on a Monday and a Thursday or on a Tuesday and on a Friday. It's a whole new way we're teaching it. It's going to be intense. It's going to be powerful. So if you want to learn tools and techniques like this, you just watch this miracle happen with Robin in front of your eyes. And for those of you watching on Facebook, hi, everybody. Thank you for being here. If you want to learn this and others, if you want to open yourself up, if you want to learn how to do this for yourself, if you want to learn how to do this for others, if you have a calling to be a healer or a teacher, come join us. Laura Lee's gonna, she already dropped the link because she's on it, man. Tell you, I thought I was fast. She blows me away. Anyway, I thank you all so much for being here. God bless you. I love you. This is my honor. This is my delight. And we hope to see you again soon. Good night, everybody.